Hey everybody, we are back with our part two of our Lubu playthrough. If we can unify China as one of the most infamous characters in the Three Kingdoms series. Again, this is a brand new YouTube channel. I'd really appreciate if you guys subscribe, where I'm just going to be covering a lot of things and doing a lot of playthroughs of any game surrounding the Three Kingdoms, which is Total War, Dynasty Warriors, Extreme Legends, Dynasty Warriors normal games, Dynasty Warriors Empires, things like that. I'd really appreciate it. Now, we are doing a playthrough of Lubu. If you missed the first part, we have ran away from Cao across the river. We have been vassalized by Liu Bei, which is following the story. And we have continued to stay loyal to Liu Bei for now until we build up some forces. And we basically betray and we go down and we try to kill Cao. And we tried to eventually kill Liu Bei as well. We are doing a playthrough of Lubu where we are trying to be super aggressive and really just take no survivors, and we are just essentially executing everybody. So what we did is we ran north, we took over Zhangyang, and now we have our own little keep to ourselves, and we have a little Shapi town right here. Again, this is for a very beginner playthrough, a very friendly, just easy tutorial for people to watch if they enjoy it. I do some of the battles, but I don't do all the battles. I'm not a battle expert, and I am also playing on extremely hard difficulty. So to get started, we are in quite the predicament because we cannot obviously go to war with Cao. He is a lot stronger than us. But a bigger problem is Yuan Shao. Yuan Shao owns all of this region right now, and based off of him already taking over these two spots, tells me that he's probably conquering north and probably going after Zhangyang, who is the bandit king up here. Now, we are currently at war with Zhangjiang. Sorry if I pronounce these names wrong. And we're also at war with Liju, which is the remnants of Dongzhuo. So we quickly need to find ways to expand, because Cao more than likely is going to dominate Wanshu, and then he's going to go south and expand west. And Yuan Shao is probably going to take the rest of the north, and I would assume at some point he's going to go to war with Gongsun. So that leaves us with, really, where do we go from here? And to be honest with you, there's really only one way we can go to expand and try to make an army or a kingdom, or at least solidify some sort of like home base, and that is west. And that means taking over Yangfang here, taking the two shipyards here, and conquering this little region. Now, our big problem obviously is Yuan Shao, because I would assume that Zhao Gan, who is right here, is vassalized by Wanshu, or by Yuan Shao, and he is. So as you can see, Cao hates us, obviously, because we already executed his cousins. And Yuan Shao does not like us as well. He has this weird personal one-sided rivalry with us. We did get a non-aggression pact with Gongsun Yan. And like I said, we are at war with Zhangjiang. So, like I said, our only move from here on out is to essentially dominate Yangfang, take this, and then just conquer him, everything west. I believe there's a keep here, a shipyard here, and a shipyard here. Now, we are also at war with Liju. So like I said, really our only way of staying alive right now without being sandwiched by Cao and Yuan Shao, who both genuinely really hate us and want to kill us, is going west. So that is what we're going to do. We have a little bit of income, mainly from Liu Bei. So what we need to do is take advantage of that right now, build a little bit bigger of an army, and then we are going to go. I did re-pick up my cavalry units. We got rid of them last time to save money. If we absolutely need to save money again, we'll just cut them and get some different units. So right now we're going to, excuse me, sorry, I'm dealing with a little bit of a cold. We are recruiting 2 more units. We're going to rest, and then we're going to go kill Yangfang real quick. Sorry about that. So for some reason, Sun Ce wants to give us a non-aggression pact and pay us for 10 turns. I'm not going to say no to that. That might be one of the weirdest deals I've seen early game, but thanks, Sun Ce. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Now, I know it's just AI being AI, but when a faction comes to me and pays me to have peace, it just means that they're scared of me. even though Sun Se is very far away. I'm sorry. I got to take some water. Hang on a second. My throat's killing me. Again, if you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe. This is a brand new channel. All right, we are going to go right after Yang Feng, which actually looks like he's building a substantial army. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up to him and we're going to try and draw him out so he doesn't have a little home base to play on once we do this battle. So right now we're just going to wait right here. Next turn, we're going to siege it. And we're going to see if we can get him to come out. Now, again, we also have Zhang Zheng here, so we could take this over. It's kind of a weird spot, though. I mean, it would be, like, I guess a good way to control the river. But the problem is that once Cao goes to war with us, which eventually is going to happen, he's going to gun for this immediately. So for now, we're just going to chill on it. We're going to take any non-aggression pact we can just to get some friendliness in the area, so we're not just surrounded at our, 5 rulers at our neck. But eventually that's going to happen anyways, because like I said, we are not taking any prisoners. We are killing everybody. Again, I am not the best player, especially when it comes to battles. We just got Lu Ji, who is the daughter of Lu Bu. Liu Bei wants us to go to war against Yang Feng. He is very happy about it. Let's do it. Now, it is a close defeat, which is super interesting. Even a night battle wouldn't save us here. I'm wondering if they even have a keep in this one. They don't. Okay. So, with a night battle, especially having Lu Bu on our side, this is a very easy battle. I'm even surprised it's giving us a defeat. I would assume just because of the reinforcements, even though the reinforcements are literally just militia. We are going against Xu Shuang, wow, who's actually a Masu character in Dynasty Warriors. And it is Lu Bu and Chen Gong. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to fight this battle. We're going to kill this guy real quick. I would doubt Xu Huan would want to join us. He is a very cool character in the Dynasty Warriors. I love his two-handed axe. You don't really see many characters with that. Actually, I don't know if there really is any other characters in Dynasty Warriors with a two-handed axe like that. It's really cool.
A band of brigands before us. Nothing more.
So again,
Enough.
I am... Oh.
I hope you fight better than you talk.
I'll let him finish yapping. I am not a battle expert. And I think because they overwhelm us with forces, they might just run right at us. And I have the upgrade to 2 towers pre-battle. So we should be able to just annihilate them with them having no morale. As soon as they see Lu Bu charging in his cavalry, it's pretty much a wrap. This guy is not very strong. So again, our mission is to avoid going to war with Wan Shao and Cao Cao, build up an army, and then we need to decide which one we're going to go after. Because eventually those two are going to start beefing. It's only a matter of time. Apparently we don't get towers in night battles. Really? Is that a thing? I don't even remember. All right. I usually like to put my cavalry in the back because that's a lot easier for them to flank. With this being a night battle, I might not have vision on the other team. So this is our units. The night battles, they give you like little lanterns. It's kind of cool. Again, we're just using very basic Saber militia for now. Eventually we'll upgrade them, but for now this works. And then our main units is obviously Lu Bu and his cavalry, which is very insane and very good at an early game. So we'll wait here. I'm going to see if they're actually going to come after us or if we're just going to have to charge them. I'm going to fast forward it a little bit here and see if they're just waiting for reinforcements. If they're not, we're still just going to go run at them. I'll probably just have Lu Bu flank the left side, and this fight will be over in like 3 minutes. I'm just waiting to see if they're actually going to come at us here once they get their reinforcements. They're not. Okay. Alrighty. Well, we're just going to go. They have no cavalry, so we don't have to worry about getting flanked or anything. We are literally just going to run straight at him. We'll move up. We are going to take Changong. He's going to chill over here. I don't really fight with him. He's more of just a hang out in the back and look pretty type of thing. Now, we want the archers, preferably because they're bad archers. They're not very upgraded. We preferably want them on somebody without shields. So a lot of this militia right here doesn't have shields. So that's definitely something we want the archers to target. Now, for Lu Bu and his elite cavalry, we're just going to come over this way. And then eventually they're going to panic once they see Lu Bu running right at them. And this army is going to fold very quickly. Mainly because this is a night battle, thank you to Changong, that the enemy has like no morale. So we're going to chill over here on the mountainside. They'll actually lose vision of us. And we will just come right around and we are just going to absolutely decimate these guys. I will do a quick zoom in on this battle so you guys can watch this while we get Lu Bu ready. As you can see, archers coming in. Shields up. And here we go. Oh, very cool. He just charged in, did like a Superman punch into that guy, and just absolutely destroyed him. All right. I've seen enough. Let's end this battle. We're coming in hot. We're going to absolutely annihilate this side. Here comes Lu Bu.
Your time is running out. Shut up and die. Enemy warriors are running. Ha!
Insane cavalry charge there. This unit is absolutely toast. Look how many units they lost. Lu Bu just killed 166 of their units. I'm having Lu Bu charge in. These guys are already scared out of their minds. Let's watch a little bit of this battle before this ends in like 2 minutes.
The enemy unit flees. What cowards!
Very cool. I literally just have Lu Bu in the back line. They're not going to do anything about it. I'll have the cavalry pick off the rest of the archers, and this is GG.
To attention. Go, go, go.
Let's see if we can get Lu Bu to slay this guy. I am playing records, by the way. We're not playing romance. I feel like records is more believable. Even though Lu Bu's already overpowered as it is, look at all these dead bodies. Oh my gosh, we absolutely annihilated these guys.
The enemy unit flees.
We're going to have our cavalry back charge here, and then that should be it. That should be it.
At the ready. Do not relent.
Chu Hong is pretty much alone. Here he is. Even has his two-handed axe like he does in the Dynasty Warriors games.
Wear you out.
Is that your best? Come on, try harder.
Lu Bu just running through the lines.
Coward.
Oh, man. That's funny. Now, I usually have a cavalry charge the ones that are fleeing because sometimes they'll just come right back into the battle. So they're gone officially. And I think that is it. I think the only one left is Xu Hong, and that's because he has 100% morale, which means that you have to basically kill them in order to stop them from fighting. Which I think... I can't hear what Lu Bu just said. Did we kill him? Oh, there he is. Wait, is that him? No. It's kind of cool when you kill generals. We must have killed him. He's somewhere. See if I can find him. He's definitely... Oh, is that him right there? No. He has like the same outfit on, so it's hard to find him, but I think we killed him. Very cool. Yep, he's got one unit. Yeah, he's definitely dead. It'd be cool to find his body in here. It's kind of cool when you slay generals because their bodies are actually just laying there. I can't find him though. He's in the pile somewhere, dead.
The enemy general is fallen. They
Look at
were
that.
no match.
Lu Bu, obviously, with the quote of the day, "You are no match," which seems like nobody's really a match for Lu Bu. So, very quickly, we have started beef with Yang Feng. Everybody likes that because he has taken the emperor hostage. So this is actually a good way for us to gain a little bit of friendliness with Cao and Yuan Shao. Now, obviously, if we just start cutting people's throats and executing people, they're not going to like that. But you know what? Game's game, I guess. Lu Bu with 632 kills. This man is an absolute menace to society. And this is playing records. This is just using him as a flanker. If you use him as a head-on, you know, he's still really good. But if you use him as a flanker, he's pretty much unstoppable. I mean, look at that. Their units got absolutely destroyed. Wow. 2 left, 1 left, 5 left. Like, those units, even if they somehow won this battle, they'd be gone for multiple turns.
Victory was never
So we did kill one of their generals. Apparently Xu Hong lived. I don't know how that's possible, but now here is their faction leader. Like I said, oh, he's a rival of us. He says, "My people look to me as their leader. I cannot abandon them." Well, I got news for you, pal. You're getting executed. We're going to go ahead and take that from you. And now he's succeeded by Xu Huang, which is interesting. So as you see, we got one of our greatest warriors achievements, which is right here, by defeating Xu Huang in battle. Now we just need to go after Zheng He, who's still with Yuan Shao. Zhang Liao, which is, well, he's on our team. And we have Yujin and Yujin. So that one cannot be completed. Like I said, we have our daughter here, who is now a playable character, the daughter of the dragon. So as you can see, we are now losing money, unfortunately. What we can do here is we could just drop one of our units. If it turns out to be a massive problem, what we can also do is just drop one of our cavalries for now and come back. Even upgrading our fishing and things like that will not get us enough income. So we're just going to have to play it out. And then we're going to go straight left. We're going to ride this road and just basically clear everything in the path here. This is our only way. In a perfect world, I would love to take the north from Yuan Shao, but seeing that he already has these 2 spots, it would tell me that he's moving north very quickly, and he's just absolutely decimating this. So, right now we just need to kind of ride our own wave, per se, and ride left. Now, Yuan Shao clearly doesn't want us hanging out with Liu Bei, so he's going to pretty much do anything to get us not to be hanging out with Liu Bei anymore. Now, again, we are literally using Liu Bei to be safe. That's what we're using him for. We don't want to be friends with Liu Bei, but we are following the story of him basically saving Lu Bu from Cao, and eventually we will bite Liu Bei in the hand and dominate him. Now, eventually, Liu Bei is going to get massive because he is going to absorb Lu Bao, and he's going to take all that area, and he's going to have all this. So, and it looks like Lu Bu had another child, Lu Wan, who, let's see if that is a boy or a girl. It's a girl. All right. Now, one thing we could do too to make this more interesting, and I think we will, is we could have Diao Chan marry Zhang Liao, and then we could have more children in the family. And then having children is good in this game because obviously that gives you like a rightful heir once Lu Bu dies from age or potentially battle. But they also don't cost any money to recruit or have on your roster. You basically get them for free. So that is one thing too. And believe it or not, Lu Ji at 16 years old is ready to marry, which is what the heart here is. But honestly, marrying someone at 16 years old, like I know it's like a culture thing or what they did back then, but it just kind of feels weird to me. So I am going to wait until she is 18. And then I am actually going to marry, let's see here. Should we put Zhang Liao with Diao Chan? Should we do it? Yeah, I think so. Well, let's see if they actually like each other. They do like each other. Nice. All right, bet. That is very cool. So now we have Zhang Liao and Diao Chan married. And hopefully we can get more units or children for our army down the road, which is always nice to have. Now we are back up on profit, which is perfect.
Nothing will stop us.
Now, one thing too is we are actually paying Liu Bei like 600 gold for 10 turns because he didn't want us to kill Zhang Yang. He made us pay him to kill Zhang Yang. So that's why we are pretty low on profit right now, unfortunately. Oh, and also Sun Ce is paying us. I forgot about that.
You would not need this.
We're going to really stay away from deals from now. We are happy with Sun Ce, I saw, and we are also happy with Kong Rong, and we are basically best friends with Liu Bei right now. Even though I really haven't given Liu Bei anything, I've just been using him, essentially. I should say I am using him. Eventually, I will declare my independence once I am ready to go. So the quest line wants me to go kill Yuan Shu. Obviously, that's down here. I mean, we could make it a thing, but right now I really want to stay out of Cao Cao's lands and kind of worry about ourselves right now. We could go take more farmland. I mean, it's on the way. So let's go ahead and do that. Now let's check what we could do for a new skill up. Now we are pretty loaded when it comes to our military. It would be nice to have the 15% campaign movement range. I think that's huge. But we would also have to have this. So we would have to take this to this. Which having the 12 satisfaction for vanguards is nice, but it's only vanguards. Vanguards are a certain type of officer. But it would also be nice to have another available army. But the thing is that Lu Bu already has 1 billion of those. What we could do as well is build a school, and then eventually that will give us a minus 10% character salary, which is pretty big, and it's one of the easiest ways to save money. Right now we're going to take the plus 10 in commerce because we did just build the fishing dock, and then we're going to be getting more commerce. I mean, hopefully eventually. Unfortunately, our farmland here is going to be costing us money, so we could have went building upkeep reduction as well. But right now we're just going to keep this rolling, and we are going to head west like I said, and we are going to ride the river. Liu Bei has this under siege. We could have went here, but I'm just going to leave that alone. And like I said, we're just going to ride west. There's a keep here, and I believe there's a shipyard here, and there's also a shipyard here too. So we really could ride this entire river, take out Li Ju, and really just own the west. And then the only thing in our way would be Ma Tang. And then I think Lu Chong is over here still with Lian, which is nothing to be scared of. So realistically, we could basically do like a fishing hook and just go and just wrap around. The problem with that is it's just really hard to defend, right? Because like anybody can just come from the north, the south, the east, the west, which is why starting spots like Gongsun Yuan, if you ever want to play him, is awesome because he's just on a peninsula, right? So people would have to get in boat and invade from this side or come straight on. So it's very hard for people to really come after him other than Yuan Shao. But we're going to try it. It's really our only way. We can't obviously go to war with Cao Cao, and we obviously can't go to war with whoa, what's going on here? Kong Rong is offering a marriage. Our character will join their faction, and he gives us 4,000 gold. No. If it was the other way around and you paid us, I would probably say yes. But right now, I don't want to lose Lu Ji. Lu Ji is actually a very strong character, and she's already 1 skill up from having night battles, which is huge. We're not going to take that.
Curious.
If you wanted to give us him instead, maybe I would have thought about it. Maybe I would have thought about it. I think it's really cool that I got Zhang Liao and Diao Chan to marry. That's funny. Not exactly how the Three Kingdoms stories go, but it's kind of funny. So So Zhang Jane is gone, the bandit queen per se. Liu Bei has taken her out. And now we are, like I said, still going west. So the nice thing about, as you can see here, we got our Path of Glory quest done for killing Zhang Ba and Zhang Jiang, but it wasn't even us that did it. It was Liu Bei, because we were vassalized by him. We still get credit for it. So we're, again, to this day, we are still using Liu Bei. We got 7+ public order, which is huge, which is basically like your city's happiness. And then we got 10% income from peasantry, which will be big down the road. So that is huge. We're going to go ahead and take this out, conquer this as well. And the nice thing about having a lot of food early is that we can use it for trade if we need to.
This will fare me well. The river ever rises.
The nice thing about having all that food very early is that we can use it to trade. Now, the nice thing about Chen Gong, too, is he has 1 skill up from Flame Shot, which is huge. That is very good for him. Now, I don't personally like having Chen Gong because he doesn't really offer anything, but eventually his archers will become very strong, and that's what we're looking for. So as of right now, like I said, like I keep saying, we are playing a very aggressive role. We are taking no prisoners. We are executing anybody we can find. We have already executed Zhang Yang, who is a faction ruler, and Yang Feng, who is another faction ruler. Right now, we need to ride west because we are deathly afraid of Cao Cao, and we are deathly afraid of Yuan Shao. The problem with Yuan Shao is he controls essentially all of the north right now. He controls everything, and he has these guys vassalized. Once they are not vassalized, if that ever comes to a point, we will kill him, and we will take his land. I hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough. Be sure to subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Now, I don't really like taking these because they just waste money. It's literally upkeep. That's all it is.
This of you.
But we need to get west, so we have to get through this. Unfortunately, it looks like Li Ju has died. He's been succeeded by a generic officer. Zhang Yang is still alive as well, which is interesting. I'm surprised Yuan Shao has not taken him out yet. I wonder what Yuan Shao is up to. Let's see who he's at war with. You can see what other factions are doing or who they're at war with. So let's take a look. Let's see. He is currently, wow, he's actually very happy with Cao Cao right now, which is interesting. Eventually they will start beefing, you would think. Who is he at war with? He's at war with Gongsun Yan, which is big. And he's at war with, obviously, the Yellow Turbans. And he is, oh wow, he actually has a non-aggression pact with the guy that we are absolutely decimating right now, which is not good. That is not good. He's also at war with Zhang Hong, who is right over here, which is very interesting, and Yuan Tan is still alive. So we need to be a little bit careful here. Because obviously we cannot fight Yuan Shao right now, and his hatred towards us is just growing, and that's because we are killing his allies. Usually he's not allies with Yang Feng, so this playthrough is already being a little tricky for us. Unfortunately, this counts as a siege, so we have to siege it, and it's just kind of a waste of time, but we have to do it. Like I said, I believe if I remember correctly, there's a shipyard here and a keep here, and then usually there's deserted towns here that we can spend our money on to basically rule. So if we can somehow maybe not go west too far and curve up, I wonder if we go west and curve around this way, maybe defeat whatever Zhang Yang has, and then we essentially have Yuan Shao surrounded. That might be the move. The north is usually safer, I should say, because as you can tell, there's not many more places to be attacked from, whereas like if you're like Sun Ce or something, obviously it's way more open, right? So I'm wondering if we curve up and essentially surround Yuan Shao, and then eventually maybe get help from Liu Bei. We take over Yuan Shao, and then we come right for Liu Bei. Hey Liu Bei, thanks for helping me for all these years, man. Oh, by the way, yeah, I'm gonna have to kill you. So again, our overall mission here is to unify or
Form
conquer
strong
China.
relations.
Oh, what's this? We will receive payment from Liu Bei, and Liu Bei offers us a marriage. Their character will join our faction with Mi Fang. Interesting. And they like each other. I mean, it would keep Liu Bei happy. Oh, look at all that happiness. Zerong, Sun Ce, Zhang Hong, Wang Lang, Kong Rong. Wang Lang is like one of the weirdest characters in this game. He's just happy with everybody and he doesn't do anything. He sits in one spot. Sure.
Your
So we
acceptance
pick up
gives
Mi
us
Fang and we get a marriage. So Lu Bu's daughter is married off to Mi Fang, who is also in the Dynasty Warrior series. And now we're going to have more children. Alrighty.
Attack!
Looks like one of our generals is unhappy. I would assume it has to be Chengong. It can
Another
only be
notch to
Chengong.
my bow.
Now, like I said, I don't like occupying these because they usually come with upkeep. As you can see, the minus 100. I don't really like that, but we have to. So now the nice thing is we can see. We have vision. As you can see, there is a keep here, and there is a shipyard, and a shipyard here. These three would be huge revenue, and this is a perfect army builder situation. We take these three, we move north, and by then we can get another army, put it here, and then be ready for if Yuan Shao decides he wants to have beef with us. That is the opportunity, and that is what we're going to do. I usually don't move west like this with Lu Bu. Usually Lu Bu, I try to go south.
You insult
I try to
us.
go south. So I usually ally with Liu Bei for like a week. A week, I mean like 2 turns, and then I go and I try to take over. So this is a different playthrough for us. I'm having actually a lot of fun with this. This is more of like a weird I don't know. You just don't really play like this with Lu Bu. It's kind of fun. I like it. So again, we're just going to sit here and replenish. And as you can see, we have lost pretty much our pay from Liu Bei. And that's a problem, obviously. So we need to find ways to shed money. And one of those ways is with upkeep. We're going to have to do that, which cuts it down a little bit, but obviously not enough. So unfortunately, our next shed is his cavalry unit, which is the most overpowered, one of the most overpowered starting units in the game. Unfortunately, we have to get rid of them. We have to. We don't have a choice. So we are at our over. So we are no longer shedding money. So we're going to go ahead and pick up a Saber Militia. And now our army is obviously not as strong, especially during the night battles, which is a problem. But it shouldn't be a problem for us to take over Xu Huang and some of the other spots as well. Ma Tang, I'm not
You
paying you, bro.
insult my
Chill out.
generosity.
Generosity? Generosity? You're paying me, or I'm paying you. So this is interesting. Liu Bei is heading west. For what? I don't know. It looks like Cao has, like I said, you cannot mess with Cao. Cao is easily the strongest character in the game. The things that he can do, he can like set your buildings on fire. He can cut off food supplies. He can get other factions mad at you. Like the guy is just a menace, man. He is very hard to beat. Chengong is unhappy because of, I don't know why. He's just an unhappy guy. So we're going to give him that to tide him over. And we are going to move out of the keep, get one more turn of replenish, and then we are coming for Xu Huang. Unfortunately, our army is not very big. So this might be a problem taking over a level 5 keep. Essentially, what we're going to have to do is somehow try to get Xu Huang to fight us out of his keep, which happens usually. if you are under, like, if you don't have enough troops, if they overwhelm you with troops, usually they will not let you siege. They'll just come fight you. Why are we at war with Gongsun Yang now? Hello? I just saw his name go hostile. Why is he beefing with us? Why is this guy beefing with us? Whoa, 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 whoa. What is going on here? All of a sudden, everyone is beefing with us. Gongsun Yang has declared war on Liu Bei. Wow. Wait. I got liberated? Whoa. What is going on right now? Whoa. Whoa. Yuan Shu requests your aid. You receive an emissary from Yuan Shu. He is concerned by the rising strength of Liu Bei, and he offers you a substantial reward in returning for attacking him. So we could declare war on Liu Bei now. Wow, we get a lot of financial support. Wow, that's a lot of money, but we cannot fight Liu Bei right now. We have no army. I cannot believe Liu Bei liberated us. What happened? And it's actually, we're actually trending towards being even more interesting. Wow. So we need to find ways to cheese some money here. So what we're going to do is this. We obviously don't have any deals with him right now because he cut us off, which actually in the long run actually helped us because it saved us money. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a non-aggression pact. And obviously he likes that, but unfortunately he doesn't like it enough. So we're going to do that. What I was going to do was basically charge him money to have peace with us. So obviously at a +0.0, he sees it as a fair deal. So we're just going to do that.
So be it.
So we're going to try the same thing with Kong Rong. We're going to see if he's... See how it's a +4.5? That means that he likes it more, essentially more than we like it. Right? So that means I can get more out of him. What is coerce? Oh, okay. So we're going to request him, come on, to pay us. See how he's still happy with that? So that means we can up how much he's going to pay us. So this is one way you can basically strike fear out of people and get them to pay you. So he's giving me all this money. Thank you, sir.
Reach an understanding.
So I'm not really sure why we're beefing with Gongsun Yang. We were just happy with him 2 years ago.
Not you again.
And now he is, he's just, wow. Wow. What did we do to this guy? Okay. I don't know what made that massive change. Unfortunately, that means he's at peace with Yuan Shao, so he could very well either come from down here through the river and try to attack us, or he could just literally walk through Yuan Shu's land and come and kill us. So that means we need to rise to arms. And by rise to arms, I mean we just need to get an army going over here. That means we need to pick up Lu Ji.
Remain poised.
And why is everybody unhappy right now? Zhang Liao requires a higher court position. Bro, you just married Diao Chan, man. How could you be unhappy? See if we can get him a spot. And we don't have any administer roles, so that means, oh my gosh, we could recruit Zhang Zheng. That's cool. You don't see that very often. And there's Hao Meng. We cut him at the start of the game. Wow, we could recruit Zhang Zheng if only we had more money to do that. So Zhang Liao is unhappy. I think we might be able to put him in the ranks. It costs too much money. We need to get an administer position. We're gonna have to do that on our next level up for our skill ups. So now all of a sudden everybody is just very unhappy, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to recruit some troops here. We obviously have a couple people breathing down our neck. Now, at this, with these little amount of troops with a level 5 keep, because there's already soldiers in the keep, we should be able to hold it off from like a unit like this, who's just like a bunch of peasants, right? We should be able to hold that off. Now this, probably not. But this, yes. So that's what we're looking for. We need to keep expanding here because we need money. We really have no choice. We are really at a spot right now where we need to start just really just being super aggressive and pray. So there is a iron mine here as well, and he is absent. I don't know where Xu Huang is right now. He could be up here. He could be right here. He could be anywhere. We're about to find out at the end of this turn, I believe. This is becoming a very, very interesting playthrough very quickly. All of a sudden, people have become very negative towards us. I'm really intrigued why. We were extremely happy with Gongsun Yan 2 turns ago. There is Xu Huang. And it looks like she is coming to attack. Yes, she is. Okay. Now, if I wanted, I probably could put Lu Ji here, and I bet we win. I would have to fight the battle, though. So what we'll do is, let's see. I mean, it's got a solid garrison. The garrison from here is, yeah, I think we could fight her, actually. So we're going to bring Lu Ji there. The problem is that I don't think we're going to reach it in time before she sieges it. So we'll see what she does. We'll see what she does. Right now, we need to worry about this. We are going to go right after him. And we are going to siege this. As you can see, it's a massive difference in numbers. But again, we have Lu Bu. So what we'll do is we could do a night battle and just fight them right now. Or we could just wait them out. I think what we'll do and what we'll get better value at right now is just fighting them. But here's the thing, though, is you cannot do that when you are sieging. So as you can see, it does not allow you to do that because you cannot fight this battle. You must construct siege equipment. So what we're going to do is basically call their bluff. We're going to pretend like we're sieging them. We're not going to siege them. We're going to get them to try to come out of the castle and fight us is basically what we're going to do.
To battle!
So we will essentially wait from there. Now, why Diao Chan is unhappy after she just got married to one of the best characters in the game, I have no idea. Sang Liao. We're going to try and get Lu Ji to get here. I don't know if... We'll see what she does. Because we might have to fight a battle with no generals, which is... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But as you can see, this playthrough is getting very sketchy very quickly. I'm intrigued to see what is going to happen here. I might honestly try to use Liu Bei again and see if I can get him to make some sort of coalition to get some of these dudes off my back. So we are going to fight this. We have to fight this. We have to win this battle. We are pretty outnumbered. They have 2 infantry captains, which are very strong. But this is a very winnable battle, I believe. Especially because we have Flaming Shot. Flaming Shot, if we can get them to basically come right through the middle here and fire attack, essentially, on the trees, they will lose a lot of morale. So let's see. That's going to be the plan. The nice thing about this too is that we should be able to get our 2 towers set up and our barricades. So essentially we're just going to bunker down, let them come to us, and essentially we are going to use a fire attack strategy on them to see if we can get it to work.
Why aren't you?
Now, the problem with this is
for later. The battle is upon us.
Are Chen Gong and Lu Bu beefing right now? That's what it kind of sounded like. Chen Gong and Lu Bu do not like each other. Well, it depends which Dynasty Warriors game you play. But Chen Gong was seen as like one of the best strategists ever. And Lu Bu was always just like, yeah, I don't care. I'm just gonna kill people. I'll fight anyone, anywhere, because I am Lu Bu, is essentially. is essentially what's going on here. So again, what we're going to do is essentially launch a fire attack. That's what we're just going to call it. We're going to bunker down. Because we are vastly outnumbered, they are going to come to us. The computer always does that. If they outnumber you, they will come for you. So they're probably going to wait for their reinforcements, and then they will start coming at us. So because we're here, obviously we cannot launch a fire attack here because the trees will just start burning in front of us, and then we basically just self-destruct ourselves, right? So this puts us at a very odd spot because we just don't really have a spot to use. So essentially what we're going to do is just retreat right here. And then once we see the units here, we will enable the fire shot on the archers. As you can see, flaming shot. And we are going to essentially light the trees on fire. Yes, I know Smokey the Bear is going to be very mad at us. And we are going to basically get them to lose some of the morale coming through the trees and possibly some of their units. So that is going to be our plan, and that is what we're going to do. Now, the problem with the archers is obviously they can't reach very far. So what we need to do is basically hide them here. Not really hide them, but get them here. Let's see how far I can get them to scoot up. We might just have to scoot the units up overall, which isn't ideal. I didn't really want that. Wow, why is their range so... Why do I feel like their range is just so much shorter than usual? Am I missing something? Is it because of flame shot? Huh. No. Weird. Okay. Well, this kind of puts a weird spin on things. Now, obviously, there is no vegetation or anything by us, so we'll be okay. They will have cavalry, so we are going to set up a couple barricades here just to prevent getting an automatic flank. We're going to put our spearmen here. Remember, we lost our cavalry, which is the bread and butter of Lubu's armory. We couldn't afford it anymore. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to pray that we can get this lit on fire, and that is where we will start really our fire attack. So we're going to move them here. We're going to enable flaming shot. We're going to see if we can start this part on fire, get this to go, get melted down, and then eventually that is going to be one of our ways of getting the morale down. And then I basically just have Lubu do the rest of the work. Now we're going to have Chen Gong back here because he's not a fighter, and we'll have Lubu chilling here for basically being our flanker. Now because we have a hole here, we need to spread these units out more and basically cover our front line. It is really up to the archers. If we can get this on fire, it's a win. I generally don't know why their range is so short. It's usually not that short. I wonder if I'm like messing something up. I don't think I am. I almost wonder if it'd be better to be here. Like have a weird position. But the problem is that they would just come right through here. No, we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to pray we get this little patch on fire, have it raise up, and their whole army loses morale. That's the move. Now, weirdly enough, we actually have vision on them. At least one or two of them, and they're gone. So the problem is that they're probably going to be coming through here and then V-lining it through here. So that's exactly where we want them. We just need to make sure that we get this on fire. We have to get this little spot on fire. The nice thing too is with this little eye, that means that they cannot see us either. So they did see us at the beginning, so the AI knows that we're here. Here is their keep. Oh, look at all the cool trees in the fall. That is very cool. I like that a lot. All right, well, anyways, we are just going to play the waiting game now. I'm hoping that we can at least get vision on them when they're right here. So that way we know that they're coming here. The problem that I keep thinking about is they're just going to V-line it here. And then the fire attack is essentially useless because I can't just shoot at the ground. I I have to have a unit here. So I don't know. We're gonna have to play this out. I have it simming going very fast here, so I'm hoping we can find them, or they will show. This is gonna be fun. I've done fire attacks like this before, but it's definitely gonna be one of our only ways to win. We're playing on normal difficulty for battles, though. We're not a great battle player, to be honest with you. I like just playing the strategy base part of the game, but the battles are fun. So it looks like they are coming through here, which let's see. I also wonder if they have flaming shot, what they're going to do is they're going to come right for our towers, because these towers, these archer towers here, they're awesome. They shoot very slow, but it's essentially one kill and they never miss. So these towers are pretty overpowered. The problem is like I said, if they have flame shot, they are going to do the same thing that we're doing. They have a lot of archers, a lot. If I can get Lu Bu in the back line, he can literally wipe out their entire thing of archers. Now, the nice thing here is that they will have units coming through here. So I wonder if I can get these guys to scoot up just a little. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Just scoot up just a little bit. And I have them scoot up just a little bit. And that will increase our range just a little. This is interesting, man. We're going to see if this is going to work. And now they are gone. So this is where we need to be careful. So their archers are going to be firing in hot. That's the problem. That is the problem with this. I am almost a little worried about this right now. Because we don't have a bona fide flanker. We're going to put Lu Bu in the trees over here. And eventually he's just going to come out and fight, kind of like Hulao Gate. I really don't know what to do about this. This is making me a little nervous because all of their units are hiding right here. And we're not getting good value out of a fire attack. I'm going to see if I can get... Okay, so we're just going to have to play scooting up a little bit. I really need to get this on fire. There they go. The flame shots are now up. The tree is on fire. We need to keep that going. So they're not going to move. They're going to sit here and play this the whole time. Like, they're going to wait us out, unfortunately. The problem is that there's cavalry hiding right here. So we need to scoot up our flank. And now we have this fire attack hopefully going here. As you can see, the trees are on fire. Our units are getting absolutely decimated, unfortunately. Our shielded men, our saber militia. But we have officially the fire starting. We're going to do the same thing, scoot it over a little bit. As you can see, they're losing morale. We're going to see if we can keep this fire attack going. So as you can see, they do have units in here. They're hiding. This fire attack isn't going as I hoped, unfortunately. The nice thing is our units... There they are. Okay. So we're going to keep trying this fire attack here, see if we can get these back trees
I will
lit.
cut out your heart. Such talk is unbecoming.
So because the trees are dying, we are getting vision on them. I feel like we kind of played this really bad, but it's
Enemy
fun.
unit flees. What coward!
So we're going to back up our archers now. We basically did our job by having them lose morale. The enemy unit says, you know what? We're tired of this. We're coming in. And now the battle has officially begun. Lu Bu is over here fighting. And now here's the perfect opportunity for Lu Bu to do what Lu Bu does. He is coming in hot. As you can see, they are losing a lot of morale. This unit is already fleeing. We are holding the ground here. And here comes Lu Bu off the back line. Exactly what we wanted him to do. Unit already fled. They were not expecting that. They got completely blindsided by Lu Bu. And now his back unit is completely just... It's gone. It's gone. We have completely taken over this battle. Lu Bu doing exactly what Lu Bu does. Our back line is still firing. We are not getting flanked.
Prepare.
The cavalry is over here. What we're going to do is have the archers shoot flaming shots over here. They still have plenty of ammunition. The fire attack actually worked almost perfectly. It got these units to be very low morale. So Lu Bu's coming in the back line here. Bam! Didn't even expect it. Look at that. Just awesome. The whole army has fled, and they have officially just fallen apart. Just like that. So the fire attack actually worked really well. Look at that. The horseman or that cavalry unit has no morale. We have completely decimated them. They have no idea what to do. They have lost all their morale. We have one of their officers trying to do the same thing that we're doing, which won't work as well as Lu Bu, obviously, because Lu Bu is Lu Bu. Lu Bu has killed 832 troops, man. His unit. And we have completely destroyed them. Let's take a look around at all the casualties. The fire attack worked perfectly. Look at that. So you can see they lost men in the trees here from the fire attack. We ended up just killing their general while we're sitting here. And as you can see, the fire attack is spreading throughout pretty much the entire trees here, which is exactly what we wanted. So Lu Bu did a lot of the work. Lu Bu does what Lu Bu does, but our front line held really well, as you can see. And the fire attack ended up helping them lose tons of morale. By the time they got into combat with us, they were afraid. So, well done. We have fought them out of their castle, which is exactly what we wanted. We did not want a siege with a lesser army. We will definitely lose that. But we did a great job. That is exactly what we were looking for. Not the perfect plan. I don't know why the archer's range felt so much shorter compared to normal. That felt very weird. But overall, the fire attack plan did work. And we have completely annihilated their army. And that means we should be able to take them pretty easy. As you can see, we didn't lose many troops. We had a couple ranks go down. But overall, we really decimated their army. We did great. And we ended up killing one of their generals. So they are not going to be able to put up much of a fight once our siege weapon is done. And we can basically just take the castle for free.
This will fare me well.
And we got a lot of money. as I keep saying, we are taking no prisoners. You are getting executed. And we are going to take the 10 replenishment. 10%.
Ally with the strong, and you will survive.
So, they did not wait for Lu Ji. We could try and defend this. We will not win. But it could be fun to try. They have 2 generals. We have literally 1 captain who has almost no morale. I'm wondering if we just let this go and we go back to the keep with Lu Ji. Unfortunately, with Lu Ji here, we could have held them off for sure. Lu Ji is Lu Bu's daughter. The interesting thing too is we get 2 towers. I think we just let it go. It's not like food is really a problem for us right now. I think we just let it go. We'll come back for her later. What we'll do is we'll back up Lu Ji and we will get her back to the keep. There is no way that that army can take this keep. There's just no chance. So we still have food. It's not bad. We are going to get Lu Ji back in the castle. She now has night battle, which is huge. And from there, we move on. Now, we are back at this castle, and we are going to take this. Boom, wish, kabam. Thank you, ma'am. Without a problem, that castle is ours, and we killed another one of his generals. We are going to take that. Now, our problem is we are negative food, unfortunately. What we can do is we're going to get rid of some of these because some of these are just literally useless. We could... Actually, you know what? We could go schools because then schools will give us the rank up of character salary reduction in our skill tree. So we could do that, or we could just go straight for the money, but we're going to get a money one here. So I'm wondering if we actually do go schools here. So we'll build that. We only need rank 1, and then we're going to finish demolishing this. And what we could do is we could just get money. So what we could do is we could do this one. Let's just do our state workshops, and we're going to instantly construct that now so we have money. Now what we're going to do is obviously we are low on food, so we have to upgrade something. Now luckily our food is here, so we can upgrade these. We could do this one, or we could do this one. Right now we're only getting 3, so we could upgrade to 4, or we could upgrade this one to 2. I think it would be cheaper for us to do this. And we buy the instant construction. As you can see, food is no longer a problem. And we have some money. So from here, these are all money makers. Money maker, money maker, money maker, money maker. We can really go anywhere from here. And as you can see, Lu Bu, his momentum thing went all the way up. So as you can see, look at all of those things that we get. 55 satisfaction, 35% movement range, 15 morale, and 25% replenishment. And we're stuck in a keep, so we're getting double replenishment. We might have basically our whole army back and ready to pounce on this iron mine right away. So this is turning around very quickly for us. Our problem is basically getting all of this done before a big force comes to eat us, essentially. So we need to get this done quickly, get a substantial amount. Oh gosh, Gongsun Yuan is right there, and I cannot believe he's at war with Liu Bei. That's crazy. So Gongsun Yuan is actually, he's coming for us, man. He is coming for us. He is not far away. So what we need to do right now is we need to take these over now, use that money towards building an army. And it looks like, I don't know what just happened. Did they sign peace? Did Liu Bei just sign peace with Gongsun Yuan? He vassalized Sang Hong. Where did Gongsun Yuan go? There he is. So his attitude towards us is going down more. We need to try and get peace with him And as you can see, when we tried last turn or 2 turns ago, it was at like 55. So it's going down pretty quickly. The problem is can we get him to stop attacking us? Now let's see if we can get Liu Bei. So Sun Ce doesn't want us to join his alliance. Okay.
Welcome.
All right,
friend.
pal. I didn't know it was like that. Even though you are friendly with us. Oh, it's going down very quickly,
Well
actually.
met, friend.
Let's see if he wants... No? Okay. Well, as you can see, there are quite a few people that are not very happy with us. But that's okay. That's okay, because eventually they're going to pay the price. Now, our problem here is this, and this. This is not good. Oh, I forgot to see if he was still beefing with Liu Bei. Is he still at war with Gongsun? He is. Okay. So that's good, because the AI will be more worried about Liu Bei being here than us. The problem is if Gongsun comes down here, and then they come through here, that's a problem. That's a very big problem for us. And unfortunately, we would not be able to get there fast enough as Lu Bu. So we are on a time constraint right now. We have to get all of these acquired, use all of that income to get Lu Ji an army as soon as possible. And her with a level 5 keep, and let's say, like, let's get Zheng Liao involved, we can hold them off. We can definitely hold them off, or at least wait until Lu Bu gets back. But right now, we need to worry about conquering this. We need as much money as possible. So the iron mine, in theory, should get us more money. We're going to mow it down.
To battle!
Our problem with Lu Bu's army, too, is it's not complete, right? So,
This belongs to us now.
what? How are we losing? Oh, that's why. I was like, wait, how are we losing money off of an iron mine? That doesn't even make any sense. There we go. That is a lot different. Okay. So now we're going to replenish another turn, and then we are going to come over here and take that. Now, we need to find ways to save money, and a lot of that comes with the character salary, but unfortunately, we don't really have time for that right now. What we need is really to save money now. So we could do a plus 15 in commerce, or we could do peasantry. Really, we don't have a bona fide spot. Like, we don't have like a lot of industry or a lot of, in fact, what is, that's industry. So I think what we'll do, because I believe these are actually industry as well, right? Yes, they are. So what we'll do is we'll boost up the industry income for now instead of the building upkeep. We'll do a 10% increase, and that should see, oh yeah, that was a big difference. Okay. So now that we have a little bit of income, we need to start boosting this army now. And I wonder if we can get Zhang Liao. We can get Zhang Liao. We also can get really any of our characters. So we're going to go with Zhang Liao. He is going to hold down our capital, which the star is our capital. That is where we started this playthrough. And we're going to have him be our commanding general. And so now we have Zhang Liao and the daughter, I love her nickname, the daughter of the dragon, holding that down. And because we have high momentum, they're getting a high replenish rate. So they're going to be able to hold that down. And then they also get a big garrison to help them. So if someone sieges this, we get 3 units of spearmen, 3 units of archers, and a cavalry unit, which is pretty big, with one of those being a infantry captain as well. So now that we have that taken care of, we could upgrade these, but we are kind of getting a little low on money, and we kind of need that money to spend on obviously buying the units. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to turn right back around. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Yuan Shao is issuing an ultimatum to us. They will declare war if we reject. What does he want? Oh. What does he want? He wants farmland? Oh. Shoot. That means we're going to have to take that fishing port We cannot fight Yuan Shao right now. We cannot. We absolutely cannot. Especially with Gong Sun Yuan right here. We have to give it to him. We have to. We have no choice.
Your choice was the only correct one.
Oh my gosh. So he has completely cut us off. Luckily we have the pass here so we can go through. Wow. And it looks like Gong Sun Yuan is actually going towards, oh my gosh, Liu Bei is ready for him. Wow. And he's got Zhang Fei here as well. Okay, it's about to go down over there. I cannot believe Yuan Shao, that little dirtbag, man. That little dirtbag. So the nice thing is we still have food, so it's not an issue for us. But we got him off our back for now. And let's see if it actually made it. It didn't even matter. He basically just said, yeah, give me the land. So that gives us all the motivation in the world to eventually gun down Yuan Shao. Now we need to take this fishing, or I'm sorry, this trade port.
Leave none alive.
Take that down eventually. This replenishment is crazy, man. We already have very high replenish. That is Lu Bu's racial. Like, the more that you go after people, 70 satisfaction. That's crazy. So like I said, oh, and now Ma Tang wants some beef. Man, we got everybody on our back right now. I didn't even know people were like Yang Feng like that. So the thing that stinks about ending turn is you can't really see what happens. So they very well could have just battled it out and they all like disbanded. I genuinely have no idea what just happened here. And it's hard for me to see. Obviously. Alrighty. Control the following 3 settlements either by direct ownership or through military allies. Oh wow, that's like south. Yeah. That is not going to happen. You read a report about one of your generals who beat 6 enemies single-handedly, largely to the courage, speed, and loyalty of the horse. Interesting. Okay, well, thank you. Very cool. All right, so we're going to take this.
Victory opens many doors.
Thank you.
I am the warrior worth 1,000.
I am the warrior worth 1,000. Lu Bu is such a badass, man. I love it. Love it.
Be open.
So we have completely changed the game. The only problem is obviously this is completely cut off now. Essentially. Is Zhao gone? Is he still? He is. Okay. Let's see if we can get money off. We're going to cheese a non-aggression pact here. Oh my gosh. Even he doesn't want to have peace with us. Well, geez Louise, man.
Glad tidings to you.
Liu Bei, you got to help us out, bro. Sunsei definitely does not want... Man, everybody is turning on us very quickly here. They do not like that we are gaining ground. They do not like that at all. So, with this leftover money, we are going to build a little bit bigger of an army. We're going to grab another Saber Militia, which obviously they're not the best units, but they come with a lot of morale and toughness, and that's just kind of what we need right now. So far, so good. We are not doing too bad. We're doing exactly what we wanted to do, which is go west, and then it looks like we are going to go north because it looks like Zhang Yan is still very much alive. He must have fought off Yuan Shao somehow. I can't believe Gong Sun Yuan and Yuan Shao are friends right now. What is this? 2026 and these two are friends? That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, so we're going to head north, and we're actually going to take this.
Cut them down.
Cut them down. I'm wondering if... Yeah, that's probably the move. Yep, okay. Now, Zhang Liao's army is growing. that's not really a worry anymore for us. We have completely gotten them to back off.
We cannot continue this stalemate.
Lily wants peace with us, which I think is Li Ju now. It is. I mean, sure, but nah. I'm not giving you an item to have peace, bro. If you want to come fight me, man. I ain't about that life. So it looks like Gongsun Yuan is coming for us if he's... Or he's either going for Liu Bei. I can't tell what he's doing. He's either going for Dong right here, or he's coming for me, which he will lose with that army. I have a big enough army plus a level 5 keep. He will not beat me with that. There's no way. Honestly, I think we could take both of those, to be honest, if they fight us at the same time. We could take them. What does Gimli say? We can take them.
Lay waste to them.
So we stopped here to so we weren't trespassing, so we don't make Yuan Shao mad. So that's why we stopped right there before we got into that land, because that means we can walk right around. Now I wonder what Zhang Yan's gonna do here. I'm wondering if he is going to fight us right here, or if he's going to run into his town and hold it down, which I think that's what he's gonna do. So it looks like Gongsun Yuan is... Oh my gosh, he ran off. Oh, Liu Bei's right here? What? What is going on right now? So that must mean Liu Bei is at war with Yuan Shao as well, right? Because that used to be Yuan Shao's vassal. Wait, hold on. Did I just see Wu is eliminated? I saw Lady Wu. Oh my gosh. No, there's no way. Oh, there he is. Lady Wu must have went off when Song Jian died and married somebody else or something. Weird. I thought I saw I definitely saw Lady Wu. Wow, interesting. Okay. What were we going to do? Oh yeah, we were going to see if Liu Bei was still beefing, or he must be. He must be at war with Yuan Shao. He is. He is at war with Yuan Shao, and he's actually happy with them. That's funny. He said, yeah, I'm going to kill your vassal. All right. So we're going to come right behind Zhang Ren. Oh, actually, let's do this first. Now we can work towards that character salary, or we could really just boost our income from commerce and industry. I think we're going to do that first. Eventually, cutting that character salary is going to be a huge boost for us. But right now, we're going to do this. We're going to come right behind him, and we're going to steal it. For some reason, he doesn't have anything made. I don't know what that's about, but okay. So basically, we just did a quick turnaround on him. And the problem with this, though, is that once he comes attacks us, we're not getting any reinforcements, and this isn't even really a town. So I'm wondering if we actually spend the upgrade here. I don't know if I like that. That might have been risky. Our income is very low. I don't know if that was the right idea. But if he comes here, at least we have a garrison to hold it down now. And Liu Bei is just beefing with everybody right now. I love it. I love it. No. I don't think we need to sign peace with you, my man. If you want to come fight us, come and get it. Come and get it. Which, I don't know where he went. I'm assuming he's going for Liu Bei. He's going to go for Liu Bei, and then he's going to try and come around on the backside here. I can't remember if Liu Bei had a person there, though. So, Liu Ji. That means Lu Bu is a grandpa now! Woohoo! There you go, Lu Bu. He's a grandpa. So the annoying thing is if Lu Bu doesn't fight people after a while, look how fast this goes down. And then your people become angry. As you can see, Cheng Gong is mad, unfortunately. Which, that's just kind of how it goes, unfortunately. But everybody else seems to be happy. Well, except Diao-chan. Which, I mean, I can't really blame Diao-chan because I don't have her doing anything. So, I mean, it is kind of what it is, but... So we're going to do a wraparound here, and what we're going to do is we're going to steal this from Zhang Yan. And then that is going to hopefully get his income to drop, and I don't think he'll have that deadly of an army anymore. What we need to see is if he is actually at war with Liu Bei. That's what we need to do first. Is he at war with Liu Bei? Because that would explain what he's about to do. He is at war. An alliance war. Okay. So he is at war. Alright guys. We are going to call it there. Too long didn't read. We took our town here. And now we have completely went west. And we have taken this spot of the west. Well, kind of the west. We have Ma Teng at war with us, Xu Huang, Liu Ju, Zhang Yan. We have pretty much everybody against us right now. But we are going to keep going. I hope you guys subscribe. Thank you guys for watching this video. And I will see you on the next one.